finally got my hands on the infamous Maison Margiela tabby loafer. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the vlogs. I'm excited to kind of start off the vlog by sharing with you guys a ton of stuff that I picked up for the summertime. I'm so excited. As you can see, the sun is out. Summer is officially here in Seattle, and I'm so excited to not only share with you guys all the summer content, but I'm just genuinely excited to see some sun and have some vitamin D on my skin and just kind of, absorb and take in all the summer vibes. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited for summer. How has your summer been? Do you have any exciting summer plans? Let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. So I wanted to start off this vlog right here with a nice little unboxing courtesy of the team over at Forward. Forward is think of the luxury version of Revolve. They have women's clothes, men's clothes, home stuff, all the good things. So if there's a designer brand that you like, Forward probably carries it on their online retailer slash website. So I finally got my hands on the infamous Maison Margiela tabby loafers. So this is what the box looks like. I already opened it up and of course got my content with it, but I feel like you guys like the unboxing sort of process, so that's what we're doing right here. All the things, all the ASMR vibes. So these are what the loafers look like right here. You can see it right there. I'll move the box out of the way and then we'll dive into the actual product. So again, these are what the loafers look like right here. The, of course, infamous Maison Margiela tabby silhouette with the split toe. The really nice, high quality, smooth, buttery leather. And then on the inside, it just finishes off with a nice sort of Maison Margiela embossing and stamping with a nice silver color. And then the actual insole is like a really nice light tan brown color. So kind of has a nice little contrast when you take photos with it. And obviously when your foot isn't inside the actual loafer. Something I really like about this silhouette right here is the actual sole is a little bit more on the chunkier side. It's not as flat as a traditional loafer. So as I always state in my videos, I'm a bit more on the shorter side. So any sort of additional height that I can get, I am definitely thankful for, and I will take it where I can get it. I don't know if this is interesting or weird to say, but I personally have never been a fan of the Maison Margiela tabby boots. However, I feel like that sort of split toe look, the one you guys are seeing on this loafer right here, I feel like it looks so good in a loafer silhouette, and that's why I personally was drawn to these right here. As you guys are seeing in the B-roll clips and in the reference photos and all that good stuff, that's exactly how I would style it. I love this sort of split toe loafer combined and paired and styled with more of a relaxed fitting trouser, maybe a nice sort of lightweight overshirt, and then obviously for the summertime, maybe wear a tank top underneath. And yeah, just overall, I'm really excited to finally have my hands on these, and I feel like after styling them and wearing them a couple times, I get it now. I see it, I see the vision, I get it. I'm definitely not going to be buying the boots anytime soon, but again, this sort of look, that Maison Margiela split toe vibe in a loafer is personally right up my alley. So definitely be sure to check them out. They do come in other colors, and like I said, this was kindly gifted to me by the team over at Forward. This next piece right here is also from Forward, kindly gifted to me. If you guys watch my sort of past videos, you would know I have been wanting this overshirt right here for the longest time. It is this really nice lightweight charcoal gray denim Jacquemus shirt. It's basically a button-up shirt, but it's a little bit more heavyweight than a regular button-up shirt, but it's not as heavy as a denim jacket, kind of that nice in between. So perfect for the summertime. You can easily style it with a tank top underneath, kind of like how I did with some trousers and then the Maison Margiela loafers, or just any sort of loafers in general. Or you can kind of go the more casual route and just like wear this, maybe a tank top again underneath for that summer vibes, roll up the sleeves, and then maybe some shorts and some chunky socks and some sneakers. I have been wanting this overshirt right here just because you guys know I'm all about that casual flex. I love the little Jacquemus sort of logo in the front. I like the charcoal gray colorway when it comes to that, like whatever this cotton denim like material is, just because like I said, it's perfect for the summertime. It'll be such a great sort of layering option when I am sort of doing something during the summer nights or summer days that maybe it's a bit more chillier, or maybe it's early in the morning or later on in the night and I want to be a little bit more dressed up. I don't want to necessarily just wear a t-shirt. This right here would again make for such a really great layering piece. And the reason why I love the Jacquemus sort of brand and pieces in general is not everything, but for the most part, a lot of their things just kind of carry that really nice casual flex, that subtle flex. It's not too in your face. The branding is truly just right here, and then the actual fit of the garment is kind of what does all the talking. So that's why I love Jacquemus as a brand. And like I said, this was from the team over at Forward, so shout out to them. Sticking with the designer vibes, I just recently worked with Dior on another campaign of mine. over here on YouTube. Shout out to them for just that opportunity in general. Off of that campaign, I think I found my perfect summer scent, and I wanted to reshare it in this vlog right here just in case you guys didn't catch that video. And if you didn't, make sure you catch up on all my other videos because I've been really pumping out the content, especially here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of switched the sort of format of my videos, especially when it comes to the fashion ones. And I feel like just from a back end number standpoint, it seems like you guys are really enjoying it. So thank you guys for all the love and support on my channel. But anyways, this is what the packaging looks like. I got a few cologne bits from them, but I want to share the specific one that I really like for summer. So it is this one right here. Well, this is the deodorant, but this is what the packaging looks like. And this one, this right here, this is the cologne that I'm talking about. This is the Dior Homme Sport, white and silver packaging. And then I'm telling you guys, so this cologne right here is the cologne, at least for me, for the summertime. This is what the packaging looks like right here. The packaging is 10 out of 10. The light on the top of my camera died, so hopefully the lighting is still good. Just kind of roll with it. But anyways, this is what the packaging looks like off of the Dior cologne. Nice sort of just look and feel in general. But this smell, I'm telling you guys, is giving all the summer vibes. It's fresh, it's clean, it's crisp, and it it smells very mature and fresh in the best way possible. Like, it doesn't smell like an old grandpa. Shout out to the grandpas, no disrespect, but it doesn't smell like an old man sort of cologne, but it also doesn't smell really youthful. It's like that perfect sort of mature, late 20s, early 30s kind of smell that I personally really like and I'm kind of gravitating towards. And like I said, it's light and it's crisp, which is perfect for the summertime. I feel like a lot of my other colognes were a little bit heavy, or they were a little bit more nighttime, or they just were a little bit too deep and rich. This one right here is perfect, lightweight, and it just feels, I keep using the word fresh, but that's kind of the best way that I can describe it. These next couple pieces are from Everlane, and I wanted to share with you guys, if any of you guys are like me, I am attending a ton of weddings this summer, and so I kind of wanted to get a really nice trouser blazer matching combo set for some of the weddings. I'm not going to wear the same thing to each one, but I'll probably do like every other, if you know what I mean. So I wanted to share with you guys the pieces I picked up from Everlane. So these are the trousers right here. You guys are seeing it in the B-roll clips. They call this color toasted coconut, but it's basically just like a really nice light khaki brown colorway. And then I picked up the, of course, matching blazer as well. Admittedly, I selected the wrong size at checkout, and so this blazer is a bit big on me, but you guys know how it is, and you guys know how I flow and how I work. I can make it work and I'll style it appropriately, but yeah, I feel like this set right here, you do have to buy them as separates, but just in general, in terms of a trouser and a blazer combo, the price was amazing. The quality and the fabric feels really good. It feels nice in quality, but it feels lightweight, which is perfect for these summer outdoor weddings I'm about to attend. And depending on the sort of wedding that you're going to, you can dress it up or dress it down. And if you don't like this color right here, it also does come in other colors. But yeah, I just thought I'd shout it out real quick because I feel like summer weddings are a little bit tricky in terms of, you want to come through, especially as men, with a blazer and trouser combo. And you don't necessarily want to commit to a full suit if you're not a part of the wedding party. But then you also don't want to be dying of heat in your blazer and trouser combo. And if any of you guys are like me, I'm not necessarily a fan of linen suits because I feel like they just wrinkle really fast and it's just not a good look in my personal opinion. I think there's a time and a place for it, but this has a bit more structure, has a bit more weight to it without feeling like you're going to be sweating through your garment. So I will leave these links down below for you guys. All right, and then the last piece right here I'm actually going to stand up for because it is quite big. I wanted to share with you guys the luggage brand that I have been exclusively using for the past couple years or so. Regulars to this channel, it would come as no surprise, it is Monos. This is their hybrid trunk in the black color. I have it in the silver color as well, but I wanted the black one because I actually have their whole entire hybrid sort of collection and range in all sizes in black, and I didn't have the trunk, so they kindly gifted me this. So I have a carry-on, I have a check-in, and then now I have the trunk. So kind of think of it like a small, medium, large. So yeah, this is new. Obviously, you guys can see from the photos and the reference sort of pics that I'm throwing up, quality is insane. TSA approved locks, really nice side handle, top handle. The wheels are 360, super buttery and smooth. And it has that really infamous sort of Rimowa-esque look without that Rimowa price tag. If any of you guys sort of like that look and or you're wanting a Rimowa sort of luggage, but you don't want to pay that Rimowa price, Monos definitely has amazing options. So I wanted to share with you guys the newest luggage I picked up from them, and then I also wanted to share with you guys a little hack. So This luggage, right? Obviously, it's super big. It's bound to get scratched up, dented, all the things, especially when we're gonna check it in. And respectfully, the airport staff isn't necessarily the most gentle with our luggages. Totally fine, they're just doing their job. So I picked up and asked from Monos, the brand, for luggage covers because I didn't realize that they made them. And basically, it's just like this. It comes in all of the sizes of the luggage depending on which one you want and which one you have. And so just think of a case for your luggage so it prolongs the life of your luggage. It prevents it from getting a bunch of scratches, dents, all that stuff. So kind of looks like this. It's basically just like a coat for your luggage. So obviously it has the holes on the top, on the side, so you can still carry your luggage appropriately. And then on the bottom, it's just a bit open, obviously, so you can wheel your suitcase around. But I didn't know Monos made these. And so that was that for the haul slash pickups portion of this vlog. Definitely want to start it off with a banger for you guys in this one right here. But this vlog is just going to be a little bit of everything. I just came back from my trip from Cabo. We just had Kira's birthday party. And I recorded a ton of clips, so that's what you guys are going to see next. And then I'll see you guys at the very end for, I think in the next day or two, I just kind of want to chat a little bit more about those said things that I just recently did, and then also just some other upcoming stuff that I have going on. So we'll kind of hop in the car and, do our little car chats. For those of you guys, who watch the vlogs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was it for the pickups. Let me know which one was your favorite. Obviously, you already know what it is. My favorite was probably the Maison Margiela Tabby loafers. Can't believe I got my hands on them, and I just can't believe that. I feel like I say it a lot, but it never feels like enough. Shout out to you guys just for supporting me and my content and all that stuff. The reason why us creators get amazing opportunities like that is because you guys as consumers and as viewers and as followers of ours support our content, and the brands like seeing that and stuff. So that's why we get amazing opportunities. So I feel like I'll leave you with this piece. Stay tuned for towards the end of the year. I'm going to do, I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet, but I think I want to plan for kind of just a whole month of giveaways during the holidays, like during the month of December. Just a whole month of giveaways featuring my favorite brands, small brands, big brands, maybe even like some influencer brands. I'll kind of get in touch with some of my friends and see what we can do for you guys, just as a thank you for always supporting this that you're seeing right here. This job that I have and that other creators have is just so surreal when you really take a step back and when you think about it. So I never want you guys to think that I'm ungrateful, and so that's why I always say it. So like I said, shout out to you guys, and yeah, stay tuned for that giveaway month. It's a bit far from now, but I wanted to mention it because it was on the top of my brain. So yeah, let's get on with the rest of the vlog. Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another day in the vlog. Real ones who, consistently watch the vlogs, I think you guys know I always like to end the vlog off with a nice car chat, a nice proper catch up, and just kind of dive in a little bit deeper as to not only what you saw in the vlog, but just kind of what I have going on in life in real time. And so that's kind of what we're gonna do. So I think in this vlog, you guys saw me head to Cabo, so I'll start there. So Cabo was definitely a vibe. We were there for my friend Nils's bachelor. He is going to get married at the end of June, and so I'm super excited for him. And so Cabo was definitely just a fun little vibe in general. It was a really quick trip. I left on Thursday night and then I got back I left Thursday morning and then I got back Sunday night. And so, like I said, just a really fast one, but we definitely made the most of our time and it was a fun one for sure. Nice little group of guys go. Everyone was super genuine, super chill, and everyone was definitely sort of in the same boat of course, us having a good time, but obviously prioritizing Nils, the bachelor, make sure that he has a good time. And so that's exactly what we did. We did a little bit of everything. We did some, local stuff. We did some touristy stuff. We did obviously a lot of drinking, a lot of going out, a lot of celebrating the bachelor, and just a bunch of bachelor party traditional sort of things. And so it was a good time. It was nice to kind of get away, nice to kind of go on a trip, not necessarily because I wanted to get away, but just because it's a nice little reset every now and then to get some quality time with friends. Obviously I love my little family that I have, Kira, Kia, the pups and all that, but every now and then, even for Kia too, it'll be nice for her to kind of get away, have some time with her girlfriend. And so having that little quick trip was definitely a good reset. The one thing I will say though is, even though I was so careful and just extra safe about wearing sunscreen, all that stuff, I still got the craziest tan. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. That is just one example of the tans that I got from Cabo. So that was definitely interesting. I'm hoping that it kind of just works itself out. But other than that, besides the bad tan lines, it was definitely a good time. So Kira's first birthday party / weekend was definitely a success. So we just did it at the house, but because we had a good amount of people come over, we had to spread it out between the Saturday and the Sunday. So she actually had two parties, two different groups of people and friends and family and all that stuff come together to sing to her and stuff. We tried to make it work, but when we did the head count, it didn't fit in our townhouse, and so we had to spread it out. But we didn't mind because we felt like it kind of gave us the space to have better conversations with less people on each day versus trying to cram everything in on one day. And I feel like Kira probably would have been a bit more overwhelmed just in general if there was all of the people on one day. So yeah, I can't believe our baby girl is one. It is so crazy to think about 1 full year of Kira, and it feels like for Kia and it feels like it's been longer than that, because obviously Kia was pregnant with Kira for about 9 months or so. Everything in terms of Kira, she has been good. She is about to start walking. She definitely wants to. She's taken about 3 or so steps. She's standing on her own, definitely talking. She is a big personality. She knows what she wants. I may be biased, obviously, because she's my kid, but she is definitely a sweetheart and definitely a cutie. So I say it all the time, but I feel like being a dad and becoming a dad has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. I look at life a lot differently now. I move differently. I treat my business differently. I treat just everything that I do differently, and everything that I do is with her in mind. And I feel like before I never had to think about life like that. I try my best to share a little bit of Kira here and there where I feel comfortable, but I always feel a bit conflicted because she's a baby and stuff, and I'm trying to I'm trying my best to keep you guys updated, but also and live authentically on the internet, because I feel like there is not a lot of that. It's one of those things, she's just a baby. I'm trying to protect her privacy, and so I do what I can in terms of sharing my life in terms of that aspect. But from the bits that you guys do see and from just sort of the content that I do share about my little family that I have, I hope you can kind of gather just above all, just like the love that I have for Kira and for my little family, Kia, Kira, and the pup. They're everything to me. And like I said, becoming a dad just has been the wildest journey in the best way possible. In terms of other things that I have going on, work has been just really busy. The social media stuff is going great. The real estate stuff, fingers crossed, I have a couple, not one, two. I have a couple listings coming on the market in the next month or so. So things have definitely been moving and grooving and just really busy in terms of work stuff. But in terms of just my personal life, I have a bunch of trips coming up. So I will definitely be recording that and just kind of throw them in the monthly vlogs. And then another fun thing that I definitely want your sort of help on, any of you guys who know of any sort of tips and tricks that you can help me and leave me with in the comments down below, definitely do so. I'm actually going to start training to potentially work up to do a full marathon. So I think the order is going to be 5K, 10K, something in between, half marathon, and then work my way up to a full marathon. The runners out there, for any of you guys who are into that, and if you guys are watching this channel, let me know in the comments down below any sort of tips, any sort of tricks, any sort of must-haves in terms of shoes, accessories, all the things, any sort of thing running related that will not only help me train, but just help me have a good time while doing so on the journey to that full marathon. It'll definitely be a journey for sure. And if you guys are interested, I can share some clips within the vlogs here and there. Yeah, that's kind of a personal little goal of mine that I have going on for the summertime. It's so nice out here in Seattle finally. And so I'm gonna be starting my training, I think, next week. So I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like it's something that, in terms of fitness, I feel like I have a nice proper gym routine down. But I feel like for, you know, the fellas or just anyone in general, you guys know what it is, like the gym, it kind of gets stale after a while, especially if you don't switch up your program. And I personally haven't made the effort to switch up my program because I really like the program that I'm on. But I think adding this sort of running element into my fitness journey will kind of just inspire me in terms of fitness as a whole overall. So I'm really excited about that. So just let me know in the comments down below if you have any sort of suggestions when it comes to running. Like I said, shoes, gear, running tips, breathing tips, just training tips, all the things. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I think that is all of the life updates that I have and that I wanted to share at the end of this vlog. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for always showing love, and for the real ones who watch the vlogs, who love the kind of more personal chat, the more real life stuff. Shout out to you guys. Every time I upload a vlog, there's always a comment or two, or honestly a few, like a good amount of comments that say you guys really enjoy sort of just the real life shit that I talk about in my vlogs. And so I'm happy to do that at least once a month or so. So, you know, we can stay connected on that front. Just something a bit more personal than the fashion stuff. The fashion stuff is fun, obviously, but there's nothing like good old personal chat with the real ones who, you know, want a little bit more insight as to what I get on with in my everyday life. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.